Something incredible is happening here, and in order to appreciate it, we'll need to rewind all the way back to the year 1889, when Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec, the legendary French painter and printmaker, created an artwork named Moulin de la Galette, a picture depicting 4 individuals in the foreground and a crowd of happy partygoers off in the background. He employs a sharpness to the details of his 4 main characters, which resembles a sort of stillness. And it's made more apparent when contrasting those figures against the backdrop of rapidly sketched lines depicting a form of motion. Picasso loved this idea so much that in 1900, in his own version of the painting, he employs a similar motif: stillness in the front, movement in the back. And this isn't the only example of Picasso learning from his predecessors. Just look at any of his work from his Blue period: frail, elongated forms, the powerful push and pull of intense contrasts. It's impossible not to see the influences of El Greco, or in his masterpiece Les Demoiselles d'Avignon, and all of its mystical spiritual characteristics. No doubt an image inspired by the magical properties of African tribal art, and a few other masterpieces, if you know where to look. So in 1937, when the Spanish Republican government tasked Picasso with a commission and the bombing of Guernica had occurred, Pablo would once again need to rely on sources of great inspiration to create what many could argue is his greatest ever painting. For his composition, he studies Goya. He uses tragedy to show us tragedy. He avoids the use of color to depict the scene in black and white, resembling the horrors of the death and destruction scattered across newspapers covering the atrocious event. And Pablo wasn't only a student of painting, but was also a student of photography. On the right side of the painting, he references a Spanish Civil War photo by Robert Capa called The Falling Soldier. On the left side of the artwork, he references David Chim Seymour's 1936 Nursing Mother. And when viewed altogether, what he shows us is the collective pitfall of humanity, suspended in time through what we see and how we see it, reminding us to never make the same mistake again. If only it worked.